Have you ever met someone who, long after your conversation ended, just stuck with you? Their words, their energy, the way they made you feel, it all just echoes in your mind. You find yourself thinking about them at random moments. Today, we're not talking about tricks or pickup lines. We're talking about the psychology of impression. We're talking about how to become that person who occupies a positive, intriguing space in her mind. This isn't about playing games. It's about mastering the art of genuine connection and strategic presence. To leave a lasting imprint, you need to focus on 3 pillars. Get these right, and you create a puzzle she wants to solve. Get them wrong, and you become just another notification on her phone. Pillar 1. Craft an unforgettable experience. The first step happens when you're with her. This is where you plant the seed. It's not about being a performing monkey. It's about the quality of your interaction. Be fully present. When you're with her, your phone is away. You're listening, not just waiting for your turn to talk. You make eye contact that makes her feel like she's the only person in the room. This level of attention is rare, and it's instantly memorable. People remember how you made them feel. Share a funny story that makes her laugh out loud. Have a moment of genuine, slightly vulnerable conversation that creates a sense of intimacy. It's the swing between laughter and depth that forges a strong emotional memory. Don't lay your entire life story on the table in one sitting. Reveal interesting aspects of yourself gradually. Mention your passion for rock climbing, but don't explain it all. Hint at an interesting project you're working on. You are a book with fascinating chapters, not a pamphlet to be read in one go. The goal of Pillar 1 is to have her leave the date thinking, wow, that was different. Who is that guy? You've created a positive anchor. Now the real work begins. Pillar 2. Master the art of strategic absence. This is the most counterintuitive part, and the most powerful. After a great interaction, the amateur move is to flood her with text the next day saying, I had a great time, let's do it again ASAP. You've just solved your own mystery. There's nothing left for her to figure out. The professional understands that the mind amplifies what it cannot immediately access. This is known as the Zeigarnik Effect. Our brains tend to remember uncompleted or interrupted tasks better than completed ones. So, what do? Initiate a graceful exit. End the date on a high note. Send a simple, confident text later that night or the next day. Really enjoyed our conversation tonight. That story about your cat had me laughing. Talk soon. It's warm, it's specific, and it's not needy. Then, you live your life. This is not about ignoring her. This is about having a life so compelling that you don't need to be in constant contact. Post that picture from your hiking trip. Be focused on your work. Spend time with your friends. Your social media, if you use it, should be a window into your full, interesting life, not a billboard for your availability. During this absence, you are not idle. You are allowing the experience you created to echo in her mind. The silence isn't empty. It's filled with her own thoughts about you. She'll wonder what you're up to. She'll check her phone. You have, strategically, created a void that her mind will naturally want to fill. Pillar 3. Re-engage with value and momentum. The reappearance. You can't be absent forever. The final pillar is about reappearing in a way that reinforces the positive impression. When you re-engage, don't just say, hey, or what's up. That's low effort and kills the intrigue. Re-engage with a thread. Reference something specific from your previous conversation. Hey, that conversation about Italian food the other day stuck with me. I just found this amazing little pasta place downtown. How was your presentation on Tuesday? This shows you were genuinely listening and that you've been thinking about her, but in a casual, non-needy way. Be direct and purposeful. After a few exchanges, if the energy is good, be direct. I'd love to hear more about that. Are you free for a drink on Thursday? This demonstrates confidence and clarity. You're not just texting for pen pal validation. You're a man with a purpose. This cycle, creating a peak experience, allowing it to resonate through strategic absence, and then reappearing with value, is incredibly powerful. It positions you as a scarce, high-value resource, not an easily available commodity. But here is the most important truth of all. None of this works if you are not authentically a person worth thinking about. All the strategy in the world won't cover up a hollow core. Your mission is not to trick a woman into obsessing over you. Your mission is to become the kind of man who is naturally compelling. A man with passions, purpose, integrity, and a great life. The strategies we discussed are simply the framework to ensure that who you are is communicated effectively and memorably. So focus on building your best life. The imprint you leave will simply be a reflection of that. If you found this helpful and you're ready to build that unshakable confidence that makes all of this feel natural, check out the video on screen about developing a purpose-driven mindset. Thanks for watching.